I know you're all thinking, and we're in the same top again. What's going on? Basically, guys, I am recording about 2 or 3 episodes in a row. This is the third episode I'm doing this evening. So I haven't changed my top. So just in case you're wondering why at the end of the week I'm still wearing the same top that I was wearing at the start of the week, it's because of that. Let's crack on with today's episode. Hello and welcome everyone to episode 4 of Phoenix Rising, where I play as my hometown team, Merthyr Town Football Club. Today we have Tonbridge in the FA Cup, which is the third round qualifier, but I want to show you some of the stuff that's actually happened in the time between this episode and the last episode. So if we go on to the schedule, we lost to Tiverton, who are one of the good teams in this division. We lost 2-0 away from home. Not really too much of a shame there, but I was a bit gutted the way it happened, especially with it being a live comm as well. We bounced back by winning 1-0 away to Hitchin, with Ryan Pross again the goal for us. We then played the FA Cup second qualifying round. We actually drew that 2-2 against Hornchurch, and then 4 days later we played them in a replay and we actually beat them 5-0. Tancock, Trailer, Richards, McDonald and Fleetwood all again on the goal sheet, or score sheet. We followed that up with a 4-0 win against Biggleswade Town. I'm actually going to go and see them quite recently in real life. Copp, Evans, Patton and McDonald again with a penalty. And then in the last game, playing St Ives, and we won 2-0. Our league form is quite good now. If I bring it up here, we've only actually lost one game. If you look at the top 4, we've lost 1. Hereford have lost 2. Tiverton have lost 1. And Kettering have lost 1. So pretty good form. We're on 25 points. There's a bit of a gap between us and Kettering, but we are pretty much on target. If I show you my competitions here, it does say around top of the league, and that's where we are. We're around the top of the league. We're only a few points off second. If I can get that, that'd be absolutely amazing. English FA Cup, board expectation, reach the third qualifying round. That's exactly where we are right now. And the same with the FA Trophy. It says reach the third qualifying round, and we start off on that as well. So pretty good stuff. Now I'm thinking for today's episode, I might experiment. I've been basically using the 4-4-2 and the 4-3-3. They're the formations I've been using mainly. But I've got this one by here, Suksam 5-2-3. I'm thinking about trying something different in this and experimenting with the team a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just trying to think the best way of doing this. I'm going to give Kieran O'Loughlin a game. Obviously we're against lower league opposition in Tonbridge in the FA Cup here. I say lower league, it's all lower league, but you know where I'm coming from. I think we'll rest McDonald for today's game. So if I have a look at my team here, who can I bring on? Kieran Evans probably is the best one to go there. I haven't really got a right wing back, have I? So probably Adam Davis would be the best one for that, I would have thought. This could go horribly wrong, but I want to try it out, just see how we do. I'm going to give some players a game which I don't usually play. Fleetwood needs to play. I think Chamberlain also is in need of a game. So we'll go with the main strikers of Richards, Chamberlain and Fleetwood. I'm just thinking what's the best way of doing this. We do it like that, Chamberlain on the right, Fleetwood on the left, Richards in the centre. Got Copp and Patton. Do I want to go with them or not? I'm going to use the Mazzala here for the first time as well. I want to give some youngsters a game as well. So James Barford, can he play the Mazzala? Probably not as well. We'll play him. Let's see. Actually, we could play him there and have Copp as the Mazzala. We'll play our 3 centre-backs. We've only got 3 centre-backs at the club anyway. Very interesting formation we're going with. I'm just checking to see if there's anybody else we can probably slot in. Maybe Ben Watkins could have a game instead of Copp. Is that better or worse? Actually, you could play the ball-winning midfield quite well there. Obviously, they're not familiar with this formation. It's one I downloaded from Steam. I got 3 formations. I haven't used this at all yet, so I'm just experimenting for the FA Cup. If we go out of it now, we go out of it, that's totally fine. It would be nice to get a bit of a run going, but I'm totally happy enough to sort of experiment. Other news as well, Corey Jenkins is asked to leave the club, so he's a non-contracted player. We will try and get rid of him at some stage as well. Jay Bowen is somebody I'm trying to loan out as well, because he's on quite a lot of money. So if we do that there, that's fine by me. And then if we go dressing room, passionate and say, come on lads, show me what you can do, keep this run going. Hopefully we have a good game. We are at home as well. Obviously if things are not going so well half time, I will change it back probably to a 4-3-3 and I'll just move some players around. I got 3 subs to correct the formation anyway, but I just want to see how they do. We're against a team which we are better than, and we are home, so that's why I thought it'd be a good idea. And as the cup if things do go tits up, then at least we've got the opportunity to sort of, you know, say, well, we got as far as we're supposed to go. I meted the expectations of the board. I'd rather do it in this than mess around in the league where I'm trying to obviously keep up with the pace and with the main sort of hitters in this division. Let's see, Fleetwood's on the ball now. A little bit of commentary would be nice. Barford into Richards. Richard round the corner finds Chamberlain with a shot. Keeper palms it out for a corner to Merthyr Town here. The debt circumstances that we have with the club. I mentioned this beforehand, that there was about 500 or so that were down each month with the wage budget. I've been looking at that, looking at ways I can perhaps try and save it. I can perhaps bring in 1 or 2 non-contracted players where you're barely paying anything, or you know, or they're actually on nothing, and get rid of 1 or 2 of my players. I'd be fine. Jay Bowen, oh, what a volley that was! That'd been a fantastic goal if I got in. Jay Bowen, he's a former Cardiff City prospect who's now at Merthyr. He's actually on about £210 a week, which is quite a lot of money for a 22-year-old who's only a 2-star player. You know, he's barely played. I think I played him in 1 game or possibly 2 games all season. So he's not figuring for me at all. So I'm trying to loan him out at the moment and see if I can get a bit of money back. His contract's up at the end of the season, so I might just let his contract run out. So that'll be 1 player that I can sort of move on and help with the wage budget. Ryan Prosser, who is on the transfer list, I just have got no interest of using him at all. He's probably the 4th or 5th worst striker I've got. I've got so many good options up front that he just doesn't figure. He's on £80, so between the 2 of them, I could get £300 off that sort of wage budget, which helps out a lot. So I've only got like 200 left. That's the situation I find myself in at the moment. Obviously, it's a bit of an issue with the facilities because I've got poor training facilities and youth training facilities, which obviously at this level it's imperative you try and improve that, because that makes a big difference. Good chance there for us as well. So yeah, that's sort of where I'm thinking of moving on things at the moment. Let me know in the comment section if you have any suggestions of stuff I can try out at this level. The finances has always been something I've struggled with in FM games, but this year I'm going to try and make sure I nail it down. Fleetwood's in, Fleetwood with a shot, and again Henley with the save. But 7 shots is working quite well so far, this formation. We are dominating play. Every highlight has been ours so far. Barford with the corner, good ball in. Oh, and that's just come off the crossbar from Watkins there. Interesting stuff going on right now. Obviously playing 3 centre-backs is a bit strange. Now, obviously I'm the 2 wing-backs, but I want to try it out. This is the thing, we're non-league level, it's all about trying out new things. That's what we're going to do. I think if we get to Christmas, oh, good chance there. If we get to Christmas and we're still sort of like 3rd or 4th and we're well on track with things, I will perhaps be cheeky and ask for a new contract. Obviously I want to try and stay at the club for as long as possible. Everything's going well. Squad harmony's really good. Hierarchy's really good. Morale's really good. Go on, square it. Fleetwood, gotta be. Yes, come on. Stuart Fleetwood. The assist by Elliot Chamberlain. I haven't played Fleetwood for a few games, and I'm a bit worried because he's one of our star players. But the form of Trailer and some of our other forward players has meant that I haven't found a place for Fleetwood in the team. Maybe Fleetwood could be a player I get rid of as well, because he is 31 years of age. I have got players that are probably better than him. Elliot Chamberlain and Richards do spring to mind. But Fleetwood's got the experience, he's got some good stats as well. So it's one of those ones where I don't want to really get rid of him, but for the cost of, well, for the sake of the finances of the club, I would, just because I've got options. Scouting's been a bit of a nightmare as well. I'm looking for a left back, because Curtis MacDonald is another player which is on quite a lot of money. He's on about 200 as well a week. And I think he's got a new sub thing, which is totally fine, because I think this is the first... Actually, no, he's playing today, but I think it's been 1 game all season when he hasn't played. He's 29. He's not going to improve. He's only a 2-star rated player. He's got fantastic penalty stats, though. He's our main penalty taker, and he hasn't missed a penalty all season. I think he scored 5 penalties. So it's worth his weight in gold from that respect. But again, if I can get a good youngster in who's like 20, 21, who's a 2-star player, then I've matched that already, and he can obviously improve and become a better player. That's sort of what I'm looking for from a left back. I got Kieran Evans, who I brought in initially to train as a left back, but he's more of a left wing, and he's been playing on the left wing or left wing back for me. So I need another option there. Fleetwood's in again, and he's scored. Excellent stuff. 2-0 up. Formation's working well. We're at 13 shots. We're at 13 shots with 7 on target for 2 clear-cut chances. Watkins with the ball to Kieran Evans, as I was talking about him. Back into Watkins. Little ball into Barford. Barford. Lovely weighted pass into Fleetwood. Steven Gerrard-esque pass there into Stuart Fleetwood, and the man who I think's got 1 cap for Wales. I'm pretty sure Fleetwood does have a cap for Wales. He actually gets on the end of it. So we're 2-0 up. Fleetwood's on a hat-trick now. And I think I might make a couple of changes. We're dominating, so I'm quite pleased this formation is doing well. Again, it's not something I'm going to use exclusively, but I will revert to it from times if I feel I need to. Right, so half-time. Let us see. So if we go to our team talk first of all, again, I'm going to just be passionate. I'm just going to say I'm very pleased. Keep it going, lads. Don't overcomplicate things too much. Who's been playing poorly? Who's got low fitness? I can't change my centre-backs because I got no other centre-backs unless I change formation, but I want to keep this formation going for now. Richards isn't having the best of games, 6.4. That's actually quite poor for a striker of his calibre. Maybe I will change it slightly. Prosser, I'm going to get rid of anyway. Trailer's doing well for us. Oh, McDonald's actually on the bench. I thought I was playing him, but he's not. Okay, oh, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to... Unless Barford... Oh, I don't want to leave ourselves open in midfield, though. Patton, maybe. Trailer. I think we'll go with Trailer, and if I just see who's the best one to play as a poacher. We'll go Trailer left, Actually, no, Trailer can play on the right, Fleetwood left, Chamberlain to the centre. We're just going to try that out. Make the one change, and then I'll probably, after about an hour or so, I'll just change the formation to a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3. And just get ourselves sorted out in midfield then. But so far, so good. Pretty pleased with this. 13 shots, 7 on target. Higher possession stats. We're dominating play. Obviously, this is against a team which is lower down. I think they're about 2 divisions below us, Tonbridge. So, again, it's not something which is surprising. But at the same time, I think it's the perfect time to implement changes like this. Although the game, you know, damn, as I'm saying about it, we do an own goal by Lewis Baldwin, and now it might be backs to the wall time, even though we've dominated play. And to give them some encouragement, I don't want their heads to drop. We've certainly got the quality on the field to change this around. We've seen another goal just to give ourselves that buffer again. And Wright nearly gets it for us. It's been tipped out, and it's going to be a corner to Merthyr here. Just to let you know as well, it's 20 to 12 at night. And I've been recording for most of the evening, so my eyes are starting to hurt right now. So I do apologise if I'm a little bit off for today's episode. I also want to say a big thank you to anybody that has been supporting the channel on Patreon and YouTube Gaming. All your support's been absolutely amazing, guys, so thank you so much. I want to say as well, the FM community is absolutely awesome. There's some awesome people I want to mention. Rampant FM, he's got a series where he is creating his own club, and he's using lots and lots of YouTubers in the FM community. And he's basically creating them as players. The image will be of the channel logo, and I'm being recreated in the game as a 6'1" centre back. So that'll be quite interesting to see how I fare as a centre back. I thought I'd put myself as a centre back. That's where I used to play when I was playing football in school. So we'll see how that goes. Good ball for Chamberlain here. So definitely check out Rampant FM, guys. Fleetwood, on his hat trick, and he blazes it over. Glyndŵr I mentioned in my Barry Town save. He's doing his Barry save. I'm really pleased with how he's doing. He changed his sort of season around. He had a bad run of form, changed it to a 4-4-2, and hasn't looked back since. My Barry Town save went down the drain basically. Good ball. Oh, he should have squared that. I thought Trailer was going to square that then. It would have definitely been a 3-1 then if he'd done that. Still a chance off the corner though. Fleetwood to right. And he loses it. Only as far as Tancock, and that's the end of the highlight. Okay. I hate when the game does that. It builds up in your head. It thinks it's going to, you think it's going to be another highlight, and then it just stops abruptly. Oh, don't score, for God's sake. Please don't score. Not after I was praising this formation and everything. Evans, Fleetwood, good flick on. Trailer, down the right-hand side, go on. Killer ball in. Back post, gotta be Chamberlain. Yes, come on, Elliot Chamberlain. I haven't scored for a few games, so I'm really pleased with that. He is the scorer. It's the back of the net. Happy days. I will change the formation now, though. I think I just wanted to give it a go until we got to the sort of back stage of the game. Should we go with our tried and trusted 4-4-2, or I don't even know if I got the players on the field that can do a 4-4-2. If I do the 4-3-3, and I just gotta see who I've got on the field that can pull this off. Probably Watkins to go back there. Why have I got Tancock? Thing is, I got so many centre backs now, it's quite awkward. If I go Fleetwood up front, so Fleetwood, when I click that then, Fleetwood, Trailer, Chamberlain, like that as the front three. Watkins can play the centre-back role. Centre-back role? Defensive midfield role. I got Barford. I got Tancock. I think we'll sub Tancock for... Actually, no, he's like a 77%. Put you there with Wright. And this is where we'll start making some changes now. So if we go Andrew Evans, Watkins can play in front of him. He can go back there like that. I want to keep... Barford's having a great game. 9. That's really pleasing. He's 16, don't forget Barford. He's got a 9, so that's amazing right there. And who else am I going to bring onto the field? Trailer, take him off. Hang on, did I start with Trailer? I can't even remember if I started with him. No, I think I brought Trailer on, didn't I? Of course I did, I brought Trailer on. In that case, who am I going to go with? McDonald, no points. Prosser, John. Patton, maybe? I think it'll be okay like this, actually. Yeah, it would be fine, I guess. Don't have to need to see you subs all the time. John would have been the only one I would have brought on because he's a youngster as well. But at the same time, I've already brought a right winger on, so I don't really see the issue. Here's Trailer right now. Speaking of right wingers, into Chamberlain. And the thing is, Trailer can play as a striker as well, so really, really good. You can play. I think you play a cam as well. Oh, good. As I mentioned in Trailer, he just put the ball in the back of the net, but unfortunately disallowed. So happy days. Hopefully we can hold on to this. Maybe I should drop this back to a counter. Actually, I think I will, just in case. Just drop this to a counter. Don't score. He's missed. Okay, encourage them. Encourage them. Do a counter last 5 minutes or so. Just to see us get over the line. But 17 shots with 10 on target. That is pretty good. I wouldn't want to try this against Kettering or Hereford because I think they'd kill us in this formation. The players aren't really suited for formation. I haven't got a natural Mazzala. I haven't got natural wing backs. So it does push things out. Even the striking options I've got with the advanced forwards and poachers and stuff, it's all mishmashy. Oh no, he's going to penalty away. Oh my god. 87th minute. What are you thinking? So I noticed as well when I was playing this earlier, I haven't had a sending off yet this season. I usually have about 2 by now. Please do not score. Come on, don't score, don't score, don't score, don't score. Oh, he scored. I give my youngster in goals a chance as well. I've been using him in the FA Cup just to keep his hand in. He is a backup keeper anyway, but I wouldn't want to have him start complaining when I've got good squad hierarchy and whatnot. They've only had 1 shot on target. They've had 1 shot on target all game. Yet they've scored twice. Oh no, don't score again for God's sake. I feel like they're going to score. I don't like it when the game does this. Why do you do this on my live comms? Always when I do a live comm. What was that highlight then? What was that highlight all about? Seriously. Okay, Bell. Plays it into Siva. And that's gone out wide. Okay, just waste time. Don't do anything stupid. Just waste the time. It'll be fine. Uh-oh. He's not injured, is he? Oh, shit. I gotta play it down. Who's there? This Evans. That's fine if he's out for any sort of length of time. We can probably cover him. If it's been a centre back, I would have said, "Oh no, I'll have to sign like an emergency centre back or something, like a youngster, like a 16-year-old, to just cover." Hopefully he'll be okay. He's going off to the sidelines. Just blow the whistle, ref. It's 94th minute, please. Please blow the whistle, referee. 3-2. I'll take the 3-2. Just to get the next round of the FA Cup. It's prize money as well, don't forget, which is obviously important at non-league level, so this is important. I don't know what's going on, guys. It's just stopped. Nothing's really going on. Okay, you've kicked it now, though. Gone out to Elder. Cleared by Scott Tancock. Fleetwood on a hat-trick. Stuart Fleetwood. Crosses it. And it's gone as far as Evans. Back to the other Evans. Barford. Trailer, are we going to get a goal here? He's hitting it back to Davis, and there we go. Happy days, 3-2. That was weird last couple of minutes of highlights there. I don't care. We're through to the next round. I think it's the first round proper, which is a big result for... Oh no, it's the they have a 4th qualifying round, then the first round proper. But we've gone beyond what was expected, but we could end up against like a really semi-decent team in the next round of the FA Cup. We've received £7.5 grand. That's bloody good. We needed that. I'm going to praise Barfoot. He's 16 and he's at 9. That's bloody amazing. So I'm just going to say you were terrific. Who's this? Piers? Jared Wright? Okay, that's fine. When's the draw for the next round of this? I want to have that in this episode as well. So we'll skip ahead to the draw. No offers for Bowen. That's fine. I'm trying to loan Bowen out just to try and recuperate some of the money. I'm trying to get as much money as I can right now, and it's just an issue. I'm going to have a load of friendlies in pre-season to try and get as much income as I can in the summer. I was able to do some friendlies this season. Board conference update, so you can see we're on 68%. It's very stable. Everything's pretty good. Club philosophy is 50% and stats just 50%. I can't really affect that at the moment. Competition is good. Transfers is good. Matches are good. Dressing room atmosphere is really good, so happy enough. You'll see this is my hierarchy. Squad dynamics, very good. And managerial support is very good. Highly influential. Oh, Fleetwood's gone up now to a highly influential player. Ollie Davis, the captain, and Elliot Richards are influential as well. Now, this is my finances. Again, this is what I need to sort of correct. It's just not good enough right now. If I want to progress with Merthyr, I need to get the facilities to be upgraded. I need money at the club, basically. Tiverton offered a contract for Wright. This is an issue as well, Jared Wright. He's a non-contracted player and he's getting offers from these other teams, and I can't afford to lose a centre-back. Especially him, because he is one of my starters. I've got Baldwin that can come straight in and part in the Tancock, which is fine, but it would mean I'd have to go and buy a left back then, or find not left back, a centre back, which is an issue because my scouting is rubbish and I just don't know who to buy. Okay, here we go. It's the time. We're gonna have people like teams like Leyton Orient and Tranmere, so it's gonna be interesting. This is. Are we going to do a live draw? Should we do a live draw just to cap off this episode? I think it'd be quite nice. Dover versus Torquay. Oh, I wouldn't mind a Torquay. Harrogate versus Guiseley. Kingstonian versus Eastbourne Borough. Solihull Moors. Barrow are against Margate or Tiverton. Sutton are against us, okay. And they're Vanarama National League, so they're a much bigger team than us. Interesting. I'm happy with that. An away fixture against Sutton. I would have rather than played them at home, but I'll take that. They're actually, bloody hell, they're actually top. We've picked the hardest team we could possibly get. Sutton at top of the league. Sutton United, top of the league of the National, and we've got them away. I'll take that. Anyway, guys, I've been DragonHeart, the Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye. Thank you for watching the video. I want to say a massive thank you to all my patrons and all my sponsors on YouTube Gaming. They're currently on the screen right now. For more information, check out all the links in my description and check out the links on the screen as well.